Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC P0139, refers to a secondary HO2S Sensor 2 slow response for the Honda Accord model from 2012 to 2017. This code indicates that the secondary oxygen sensor, also known as the heated oxygen sensor, HO2S, is responding slower than the system expects. In vehicles, the HO2S is crucial for measuring the amount of oxygen in the exhaust gases, which in turn helps regulate the engine's air-fuel mixture. Sensor 2 typically refers to the sensor located downstream of the catalytic converter. A slow response can lead to improper fuel mixture and affect overall engine performance, while also impacting emissions. It's essential to accurately diagnose and address this issue to maintain optimal vehicle efficiency and compliance with emission standards. Preventive maintenance is key to avoiding issues like DTC P0139. Regular inspections of the exhaust system play a crucial role in maintaining proper emissions performance. Look for any visible signs of wear or leaks, especially around the exhaust pipes and connections. Additionally, ensuring secure electrical connections related to the secondary HO2S can help prevent intermittent issues that can lead to sensor faults. Routine scanning of the vehicle's onboard diagnostics for any stored DTCs can catch potential issues early, allowing for proactive maintenance solutions. By implementing a maintenance routine focused on these elements, you can ensure the longevity and efficiency of your vehicle's emissions control systems. In conclusion, understanding DTC P0139 is essential for maintaining proper vehicle function and emissions. Recognizing the symptoms, such as a check engine light and poor fuel economy, can prompt timely diagnostics. Following the outlined troubleshooting steps ensures a comprehensive evaluation of the secondary HO2S and related components. From problem verification to final repair verification, each step plays a critical role in effective diagnostics and repair. Furthermore, implementing preventive maintenance measures can significantly reduce the likelihood of encountering similar issues in the future. By remaining vigilant and proactive, you can ensure that your Honda Accord operates efficiently and adheres to emissions regulations. The P0139 error code is associated with the secondary heated oxygen sensor, commonly referred to as HO2S. This sensor plays a vital role in emissions control by monitoring the oxygen levels in the exhaust gas after it has passed through the catalytic converter. Typically, the secondary HO2S is located downstream of the catalytic converter in the exhaust system. Its function is to provide feedback to the engine control module, ECM, aiding in adjusting the air-to-fuel ratio for optimal combustion. If the sensor exhibits a slow response, it can indicate potential issues in the exhaust system, such as leaks or malfunctions, that would compromise its ability to accurately monitor the exhaust composition. Diagnosing the underlying cause of this slow response is essential for maintaining your vehicle's emission systems and overall performance. Several possible causes can trigger the DTC P0139. One of the most common culprits is the presence of exhaust leaks. If there are any leaks in the exhaust system, they can lead to incorrect readings from the secondary HO2S, thus causing a slow response. Additionally, a damaged exhaust pipe can also affect the performance of the secondary HO2S. Mechanical damage may disrupt the flow of exhaust gases, impacting sensor function. Finally, a faulty secondary HO2S itself can lead to slow response times. This could be due to wear and tear over time, causing the sensor to malfunction and fail to respond adequately to changes in exhaust conditions. Accurate diagnosis is therefore crucial to pinpoint the specific cause and implement the appropriate repairs. The symptoms associated with a DTC P0139 can vary, but are significant indicators of underlying issues. One prominent symptom is the illumination of the check engine light on the dashboard, signaling that the vehicle's onboard diagnostic system has detected a fault. Additionally, drivers may notice a decrease in fuel economy as the engine struggles to maintain an optimal air-fuel ratio due to the slow response from the secondary HO2S. This malfunction can also lead to rough engine performance, marked by hesitations or stumbling during acceleration. Being aware of these symptoms helps in understanding the impact of the code on vehicle performance and is crucial for timely diagnosis and repair. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0139 involves verifying the problem through the use of the Honda Diagnostic System HDS. Begin by turning the ignition switch to the on/to position, or by pressing the engine start-stop button to enter the on mode. Following this, clear the DTC using the HDS, which reset the stored fault codes. Once cleared, start the engine and hold it at 3,000 RPM without load, ensuring the automatic transmission is in park, or neutral for manual transmission. Continuing to hold the engine at this RPM until the radiator fan comes on helps to simulate operational conditions and prepares the vehicle for the subsequent diagnostic tests. This step is critical for establishing a baseline for verifying the issue linked to the secondary HO2S. After confirming the initial conditions, the next troubleshooting step involves taking the vehicle for a test drive under specific parameters. During this test drive, ensure that the engine coolant temperature, monitored by the engine coolant temperature (ECT) sensor, exceeds 158 degrees Fahrenheit, 70 Celsius. This high temperature is essential for proper sensor operation as it reflects typical engine conditions. While driving, maintain a steady speed between 55 and 75 miles per hour, 90 to 120 kilometers per hour, for at least 1 minute. After this period, perform a deceleration with the throttle fully closed for about 10 seconds. This sequence allows for the effective monitoring of the secondary HO2S under dynamic conditions, providing critical data for the diagnostic check. The fluid transition of speeds helps to diagnose the sensor's behavior more accurately. Once the driving conditions have been met, the following step involves monitoring the onboard diagnostic OBD status using the HDS. Specifically, check the DTC P0139 results to determine whether the system indicates a passed, failed, executing, or out-of-condition status. This OBD status will change based on the previous sensor assessments and will provide immediate feedback on the secondary HO2S's condition. If the HDS indicates failed, it confirms that the problem has been duplicated, necessitating the replacement of the secondary HO2S to rectify the issue. Conversely, if the system shows passed, the DTC P0139 is no longer active, suggesting that the sensor is functioning adequately at that moment. If the HDS indicates passed, it is still necessary to conduct further checks. Begin by inspecting for any poor electrical connections or loose terminals, specifically at the secondary HO2S and the powertrain control module (PCM). Corroded or loose connections can cause intermittent failures, leading to unreliable sensor readings and ultimately triggering the DTC. Ensuring that these connections are secure and free from oxidation is a critical diagnostic step. The PCM is essentially the brain of the engine management system, and its components must communicate effectively with the sensors to ensure optimal vehicle performance. If you observe any issues, cleaning or repairing these connections should be prioritized before moving to a more extensive diagnosis or component replacement. After replacing the secondary HO2S or addressing any identified issues, the final repair verification begins. Start by turning the ignition switch to the on position. Next, reset the PCM using the HDS. This reset clears any stored information related to the previous DTCs and allows the system to recalibrate. Following the reset, perform the PCM idle learn procedure, which helps the PCM adapt to the engine's idle characteristics following any repairs. Then, start the engine and hold it at 3000 RPM until the radiator fan engages, as it did in previous tests. This final verification process ensures that the repaired system is functioning properly and ready for a new round of diagnostics if necessary. Monitoring the OBD status again ensures that the system reflects accurate readings and does not flag the P0139 code post-repair. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.